Hey, what up, y'all? Cut it, DJ. Hey, one more time for Chris Kane, everybody. Show him some love.
Ooh.
Bro, it'd be so weird sharing your videos with the sexy comic tag and hashtag and trying to share that with sexy comic. It just be feeling weird as a man. Like, yo, come see the show with me and sexy comic. It just feels, yeah, it just makes me a little uncomfortable, but I know that's your handle and you committed to it. But yeah, just, whew. All right, cool. Hey, shout out to all the comedians, man. Like, shout out to all y'all for showing up tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. We trying to figure this life out right now. Chris, I like your relationship between you and Marvin because you the friend that like tell him the real stuff. You was like, hey, look, nigga, ain't nobody with you on that joke at all. Like you said that in front of everybody. Like you wasn't here. The level of honesty in y'all friendship was so disrespectful, but I get it. He was like, nigga, everybody needs somebody like that. Hey, look, ain't nobody with you on that joke. No, you can keep going, but I'm gonna let you finish. But and he said that in front of everybody, which is hilarious. Shout out to Adam, long time, bro. Good to see you. Always a pleasure.
See you, bro.
I didn't know if you was doing stand up or you was on suicide watch. I was a little nervous. I was like, where's he going? Talking about his daddy died and he gonna find the killer. I was like, is he? Everybody was like, is this? Can we? I don't know. Appreciate that. Also, I like. What's my man? That just is it Henry?
Yeah, he left.
Henry was the woke Mexican that looked Asian. Yo, he was bringing the thunder.
Yeah,
he was on them white people. I didn't know Anton was gonna stay the whole time. I was like, Anton about to clock out right now.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you one of the allies, but we'll find out.
My shirt
after the
doesn't
election.
say MAGA. There's no MAGA on here.
Okay.
I can't wear red anymore because people get suspicious. But
that was too close to the other word. I thought you was gonna add an ER to it. I'm glad you said MAGA and made it clear. You put a little extra
wow.
on the A. MAGA. Cool. Also, Taquita, we appreciate you as well. You and your father heckling people. Taquita's dressed like she about to go to brunch, but we are glad that you are here. You know Taquita got money. She got wooden blinds in the background. You know you got some money if you got wooden blinds. I ain't never seen a wooden blind. They don't even sell them at Home Depot. Them custom right there. Did that come with the condo? Did that come with the HOA fees? Because you got a wooden blinds. That's so amazing. Shout out to Keela Rose and her boo too, man. He looking down like none of these niggas better not be hollering at you. Hey, she over there tasting seasoning. She like this, and he lean on shoulder like sipping. Like niggas better not be hollering at you, huh?
My name is Kayla Rose.
Don't mess with my joke with facts. I believe.
I don't give a damn, nigga. My name is Kayla Rose.
Can you relax your eyebrows while I'm performing, please? Can you relax your eyebrows? Please mute yourself. Appreciate you, Miss Rose. Thank you. Hilarious. Appreciate you, man. And Marvin, reckless, bro. Love it, man. That's what we do. Hey, salute to all the comedians too, man. So I'm over here trying to figure my life out, performing in the living room. My thighs are sweating. This is stupid, but we doing it. Also been battling depression. I don't know if y'all been doing that, but life is different. Like this one, I knew I hit rock bottom. I had brunch the other day in the Denny's parking lot. Anybody brunch at Denny's? I ate a whole Grand Slam in the Denny's parking lot. People driving by looking at me, shaking their head like. There was a fly laying on my pancakes like, yeah, don't feel so good, does it? I'm like, if you don't shut up. A whole Grand Slam in the parking lot. And this is the crazy part about depression. You can't tell everybody you're depressed because everybody can't handle you saying you ain't perfect, especially as a comedian. People are like, are you a sad comedian? How you gonna be a comedian and be sad? You have like, yeah, nigga, I have bad days. In our generation, we actually do feelings. Like my dad's generation, this nigga don't do. I can't tell my dad. My dad, like, hey dad, I'm battling depression. Like, nigga, you better get you a drink. You know, the old generation, they don't do feelings. Like my dad, he invite you over, but he don't let you in. He'd be like, I'll bring you some lemonade out, but you ain't getting these feelings. He'd be like, hey nigga, get you a little drink. You'll be all right. Stop all that crying. You know what I went through? I'm like, look, I don't want to have the comparison conversation with my dad because he gonna bring up some stuff from the 60s that I don't know nothing about. Like, nigga, you know I walked to school back in the days and I ain't had no feet, nigga. I'm like, oh, come on, man, don't do that. You know, old people, they be so extra. Nigga, you know what I had to go through, nigga? I had to smile with no eyebrows back in my days, nigga. We ain't had no eyebrows when I was growing up. You just be making up stuff.
Said no feet.
And old people never just get, like, they don't get comedy. My dad be like, hey, how that comedy stuff going for you? You gonna use your degree? Huh? You know you can be a doctor or a judge. I'm like, nigga, you sell kitchen cabinets at Home Depot. Don't do me like that. You graduated high school at 22 years old. Don't do that. My dad was so old, he won a football game and him and the coach went out drinking to celebrate. Like, nigga, that's how old he was in high school. Like, this nigga old. And then what I hate is he be getting drunk and giving me generic advice. But you know, like old people generation, they don't really do nuance. You know, our generation, we are in touch with our feelings. We can talk about how we really feel. That's what we do. My dad, he be like, hey, let me tell you something. Don't be over there being depressed. Let me tell you something. When you're feeling bad, you got to keep looking forward, okay? Don't look back, all right? You keep your head up. You don't look down. You look up. You look forward. Because you know if God going to bring you to it, he going to take you through it. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to live, you got to give. And you can't give. You can't give what you need unless you can't live the way you want to unless you give up something. So in order to get where you got to go, you got to give up something to go where you got to go. Keep your head up. Keep looking forward. Don't look back. Hey, be yourself. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? Hey, you be you, okay? Don't let nobody else do you. You do you. I'm like, I don't know what this drunk nigga talking about. And then old black men be hilarious too. They be scratching their back on the corner of the wall. Let me tell you something, son. They hit the little corner of the wall. Hey, you got to do you, son. You don't let nobody tell you how to do you, all right? You keep looking forward and you don't look back, all right? That's why planes don't have a rear view mirror, because you got to go forward. You hear me? Because you got to give in order to live. In order to live the life you want, you got to give up something. You can't have everything. You got to give up something in order to go where you got to go.
Get off that wall, fam. Get off the wall.
My dad, he's just weird. Cool, that's stupid. All right. And we in a weird time, man. Like, do you know? So first of all, my wife, her little sister graduated from high school. Shout out to her. She's class of 2020. This is the worst year to graduate in your life. Do you know she had a drive-by graduation? Anybody heard about that? Can you imagine going to school for 20 years? Or 12, what, 18 years? You go to school for 18 years and have a drive. They called her name from outside on a loudspeaker, and they said, come on and get your diploma. She got outside. They was like, can you please drive to the next window? Like, we was at a McDonald's in the hood. Like, go to the next window and pick up your paperwork. I'm like, nigga, that is hilarious. You went to school for 12 years to go get your paperwork through the second window. And then the crazy part is you graduate, ain't no jobs left. Ain't nothing left. It's 2 jobs left at the post office because Cheeto Jesus done closed them all. Ain't no jobs left. Only thing left is the OnlyFans, Herbalife, and a Susu. If you gonna do Susus, hey, listen, if you put in $200, you bring 17 more people, you get your money in 2 months, okay? Just be patient, all right? Now, trust me, I'm gonna make sure you get your money. Give me 16 more months. You find 45 more people, give me $200, and next month, I'm gonna make sure you, like you be killing me with these Susus. Anybody get you to join the Susu? You like, nigga, I don't trust you. Like, listen, man, just trust me. Nigga. I done got my money already. And they send you a screenshot. I done got my money already. But what I'm saying is, if you give me $200, you bring 7 friends. Next month, I think somewhere around December 15th, you gonna get your chance, okay? Because if you're in the Susu, if your name is at the top, I'm gonna help you out, get you brought in the system. And I'm like, nigga, get away from me. It'd be weird, man. Ain't no more jobs left. Freaking weird, man. Also, too, let's see. Yeah, hold on. Oh, cool. Also, I feel like, as a matter of fact, I mentioned my wife. I've been married for a year and a half, man. Celebrated my 1-year anniversary during COVID with my quarantine queen. We out here, man. But this is the thing. I feel like the algorithm be trying to break us up. Anybody in a relationship, and the algorithm be trying to, break up your relationship. Swear, every time I'm on my phone and my wife sit down next to me, some breasts and some booty just pop up on the screen. I don't know why, but that algorithm be ruining my relationship, man. I promise you I'm a good man. Like, I be looking at barber videos. I like, cutting my hair. I'm looking up comedy. Soon as my wife sit down next to me, nigga, I'm talking about some breasts, some twerking, some of these, this right here. Hey, soon as I open my phone up and my wife is around, I don't know why, the algorithm always be trying to tear my relationship down. But she ain't slick though, because every time I look at her phone, it be on the Black Bearded Man page. I'm like, nigga, I know I'm working on my beard. Don't do that. Don't do that right now. I say, I know I'm on the internship in my face. As soon as I sit down next to her, mine be butt cheeks and somebody's working, and hers be the bearded black man. She's like, I don't know, it just popped up. I'm like, nigga, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anton, I appreciate your support too, brother. We appreciate you being an ally, man. We need your help because online, all white people look racist, but I'm hoping in real life that ain't the case. But online, all y'all look racist. I don't know what it is about white people right now, but you don't know who on what side. It'd be terrible to have a job and you find out the day after the election they voted against your people. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
yeah.
Yeah, can you go get me some coffee, James? Yeah, I'll be right back. He be ready to kill everybody. Oh, man. Depression. Oh, also, too, I feel like being during quarantine has exposed all the stupid people. You ever notice that? Like, you didn't realize how stupid what people was until quarantine, because everybody online now, and all you got to do is just look at their Twitter or just find out how stupid they are. Like, it'd be people online trying to give a professional athlete advice on what he should have did. Nigga, how you gonna tell LeBron what he should have did? Like, nigga, you ain't had a gym membership since the Clinton administration. Right. You trying to tell LeBron what he should have did? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Matter of fact, if your team is 0-5, stop giving people relationship advice.
Right.
Now you know you in a toxic relationship. Like, nigga, don't do that. You been rooting for the Bengals. Don't do that. You a Clipper fan. Don't you a Cowboy fan. Stop telling people they're in a toxic relationship. You should just shut up and sit this one out. Don't do that. Your team is 0-5. You should know you shouldn't. And then what's funny is stupid people love being online. Because you ever notice they try to post something and make it sound deep? They be like, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but ginger ale killed the coronavirus. But y'all ain't ready to have that conversation. They do it in all caps. But y'all ain't ready to have that conversation. Like, nigga, you are weird. They be doing that. They be like, do you know every time we protest, Popeye's Chicken come out with a new sandwich again? You notice that? But y'all ain't ready to have that conversation. But this is what I found out too. Stupid people always live with their parents. You ever notice that? The most controversial niggas to be posting, they live with their mama all the time. Because people that have real jobs, we go online for entertainment and fun. We do it just to get away from our real life. That's why we be on social media. The people that got time to invest and go down the rabbit hole looking at why something happened, they always live with their mama because they got that kind of time. My boy was like, hey, see, that's why I don't work no corporate job. That's why I put all my money in Bitcoin. I don't work no corporate job. They ain't gonna track my money. I'm like, nigga, you also live with your mama too. Don't do that. But you ain't ready to have that conversation.
Right.
That was a great callback. I'm sorry.
That was good.
Cool. Also too, I know women on here, especially Taquita, talking about ain't no good men out here. Y'all gotta stop with all that talk. Your words matter. Words, spelling means spell. So your words matter. You can't say there ain't no good men out here. There's plenty of good men out here. But they under 5'7" and you don't count them. That's the problem. I know somebody triggered on here. I know some of y'all triggered on here. Listen, you don't count the men that's under 5'7". They call you every day. They check on you. They try to take you out. You're like, no, I'm busy today. My schedule's booked. Don't do that. You ain't COVID. You ain't got no plans. You got wooden blinds. You just put them up. Don't do that. You ain't got no plans. You tell that man, hey, I'm going to see where this goes. I know he under 5'7", and y'all pictures going to look weird, and you're going to look like a chaperone. But what I'm saying is, you give that man a chance, okay? He 5'7", but he got a good heart, and he show up. He call you every day. You ain't got to guess where he at. You know where he at. He in your phone. Also, we know the old niggas be on you, too. You got to get the old dudes a chance, huh?
Tyrone.
You saw your daddy spitting game.
Tyrone State.
That nigga got rent money. He ain't gotta have no 6-pack. Your daddy got rent money. He from that bar soap generation. Bar soap generation niggas, hey, they pay bills. The niggas that still use bar soap, they don't know your daddy don't know what body wash is. Body wash for them little soft niggas be using the loofah Vandross, the loofah. I don't use that. He uses soap and rag. That generation, they pay bills. You hear me? He from that splash on. He from this generation. Them niggas pay bills. They don't even make them niggas number. These niggas right here. Hey, your kids need some school clothes? What they need? These them niggas fight you like this.
The Fighting Irish.
Come on, put it up. I'll bust you up. You hear me? I'll bust you up. Like, bust me up? What that mean? Hey, little nigga, I'll bust you up. He got a whole pocket knife on him. He be ready to fight you. He be like, spoon, fork. When last time you seen a pocket knife? Spoon, fork, Phillips screwdriver. Hold on. Can opener. Spoon, fork, knife, butter knife, knife. These niggas. Cool, that's stupid. Splash on cologne. I like that. I'm gonna keep that one.
That's a good bit, bro.